That was a big win for us. Give Colorado credit. Colorado's an excellent basketball team. They're very physical. They're one of the best rebounding teams in the nation, and I thought we had to do some things to counteract that because we have certain strengths and they have certain strengths, and we're fortunate to win the game at the end.
It seemed like the game completely changed when you guys went to the zone. What did you see that was different?
Well, our man-to-man wasn't working because they were pounding the ball inside, and their guards were driving. We were helping inside so much on the weak side, and they'd reverse the ball or swing it, and then their guards would drive it on our closeouts. And then even if they missed a shot, our bigs would help, and then their bigs would slide in our guards and get the offensive rebound. So we just had to do something differently. We thought the zone would we didn't know if it would be effective, but it certainly was. So give our players credit. They really played the zone great tonight. And they rebounded out of it.
You shot 61% in the second half. Was the zone a product? Was that the product of the zone, allowing you to have easy shots in transition?
Well, I think anytime you get stops and you can get out and run, and we push the ball on every missed shot or every turnover. So we got a couple long rebounds. I think we got a couple steals when we were playing zone, and enabled us to get some easy buckets at the other end.
Is a comeback like this, just like the Arizona State game at the Pac-12 tournament last year, the biggest sign of how much this team has grown in the past couple of years?
Well, yeah, when you're down 15 with 9 minutes, I think, 8:59 left in the game, and to come back and win a game like this, it's a big confidence booster. It shows that you're never out of a game. We've lost leads. We've come back from leads. We were down to Arizona on Sunday and came back and cut it to 2 with 6.5 minutes left. So we've shown we can come back. It's nice to finish it and actually win the game. We've also given up leads. So in this league, you're playing – Colorado's as good as any team we played this year. So you're playing a very good basketball team. And every team's going to go on runs, and you just hope that you go on the last one.
It looked like Jordan McLaughlin kind of stepped up and decided to be the person to give the spark in the second half. What did you think of his performance?
Well, he was outstanding. Just the shots he was making, and then he had 3 steals, and Julian had 5 steals, and they controlled the game down the stretch. Both those guys with their penetration, their shot making, and then their defense.
Given how this game played out, and you get up and come back, and first half was a little bit rough, how do you feel right now about the final performance?
Well, I'm really excited for our players. We're 19-7, and we're 8-5 in the Pac-12. So we have 5 league games left in the Pac-12 tournament, and every game is going to be challenging, and every game we play down the stretch is probably going to be like this. It could go either way.
Do you think that they're kind of coming to terms with the fact that they're a Pac-12 contender and that they can win this league if they can be consistent?
Well, I think our coaching staff and players, we're all in this together, and we believe in each other. And our staff certainly believes in our players. So confidence is a big thing. It helps you win games, and we're going to remain confident and compete. And that's been our goal all year, just to compete. We know we have a lot of youth and weaknesses in some areas, but we also have a lot of strengths, and we try to play to our strengths. And our goal, beginning of the year, in the middle of the year, and now, even though we're in the stretch run, is to go compete.
The ability to make adjustments like that, the turning to the zone and completely changing the game, is that a sign of your team maturing at the right time, or just maturing in general?
Well, we're a good basketball team. We've shown stretches throughout this year where we haven't played well, but for 26 games we've played hard. We're much better in our decision making. We're much better defensively, and we can put points on the board in a hurry. But to come back like this and do it at home against a quality basketball team, I'm very proud of our players, because I think you can see the potential there, and even though we do make our share of mistakes, we have the potential to win any game we play.
You keep the unbeaten home streak alive. Talk about that.
Well, 15-0 at home, and we have 3 home games left. Great crowd. I know the crowd with the rain and a Wednesday night game late, but we hope Sunday at a 3 o'clock game that we'll have this place packed again like it was last week. And so we're very appreciative of the students' support, the community support, and we're doing our best to put a product on the floor that they can cheer for.
How much did the team miss Darian Clark tonight, especially in the first half, and do you have an idea of when he might be returning?
Well, Darian's been out 4 games. It's really hurt us. It hurt us on the road last week because Arizona State had 16 offensive rebounds. Tonight we got out-rebounded by a significant margin, and he averages 1 defensive rebound every 3 minutes. He averages 5 rebounds in 13 minutes of play, something like that. So he's one of the best per-minute rebounders in the nation. And so when you look at our weaknesses, with him in there, it's not really a weakness because we've been doing a good job on the boards for most of the season. But when he's not in there and our other players get in foul trouble, then we get pushed around sometimes. And you saw that tonight, especially in the first half and early in the second half, where they were missing shots and just getting the rebound, laying it back in. So Darian's a big part of our team. We hope to have him back as soon as possible. But injuries are part of this, and every team has them, and we've had our share, unfortunately, but we hope to have him back next week or 2 weeks.
Speaking of rebounding, early in the game you took out Nick after he gives up a rebound on a free throw. But late in the game he got some really big rebounds for you on the defensive end. How do you get him the consistency from him, maybe the energy to go?
The only thing I know is just to take him out and try to have him take a deep breath and realize what he needs to do when he goes back in. He's had a terrific season. He's averaging 14 and 8 in the league, or 13, close to 14 points and 8 rebounds in our league games. He's had some huge. He had 25 and 15 the other day at Arizona State. So he's a capable rebounder, and obviously he can score. But he's like everyone else. I don't. He's allowed to make mistakes, just like everybody else. And when he does, sometimes we have to settle him down and say, hey, you have to go back in and play your game.
It seems like the team was attacking the paint a ton, especially early in the game and during the run. Was that a major emphasis following the Arizona loss?
Yeah, our goal was to get to the foul line tonight, and we thought we had an advantage in our quickness of our backcourt, and we thought they had an advantage with their size in their front court, and we were just trying to play to our strengths.
Colorado had a number of possessions where they scored late in the shot clock. Was that good offense beating good defense, or was there something
Well,
more?
you tell me. I mean, the 2 shots they made in the second half, when one banked in and the other one was a fadeaway or turnaround, I mean, they was pretty tremendous shots. I mean, I thought we played great defense for 29 and a half seconds, and we had the same thing happen at Arizona, a crucial part of the game where they hit two shots at the end of the shot clock. So some games they go in and some games they don't. I prefer to have one of ours go in once in a while, but usually we're not holding the ball 30 seconds. So, I'm sorry?
Do you feel like over the last month you guys have been playing better defense?
Well, if you look at just our pure numbers, we're first in the league in the opponent's 3-point percentage at 30%. Tonight they shot 38, but we're first in the league in that. We're second or third in block shots. We're doing a good job rebounding the ball for the most part, with the exception of tonight. And our field goal percent, I think, is third in the league at 40. Our opponent's field goal percent, I think, is 42%, somewhere in there. So if you look at just our numbers, we're a much better defensive team than we were last year. We have more size, more length, more experience, and we're just better.
With sort of a gridlock of talented teams at the top of the league, did you feel like tonight's game was a must-win for you guys?
Well, I guess to answer, I don't know if it's a must-win, but it's a very important win. And we only played Colorado once, and they had the same record, or they have the same losses as us. Now we have the same amount of wins. But if we're in a tie in the standings, you need that tiebreaker. Not to say that they could easily pass us here in the next 3 or 4 or 5 games, but it is important to get an extra win. It's a top 25 RPI win. They're 25th in the RPI, and it's a league win. So it was a huge game for us. But I never tell our players it's a must win. It's just they understood the importance of it, though.
One last one. Coach, talk about play of Malik Martin. You only played for 5 minutes, but when he came in, it seemed to jumpstart your team in the second half.
Yeah, Malik was just terrific. He brought us energy, exactly what we put him in for. He's been so good this year, improving as a player in practice, and we keep telling him, look, you're not getting a lot of minutes in our rotation, but you're going to help us win some games down the stretch here. And he certainly did. I thought he was the key to the game. I thought without his energy, and he kind of helped us turn the game at that point. So I told him on the bench at the end, I said, "Hey, you're my MVP of this game because what you did in there, even though it was 5-6 minutes, you just turned the whole game." Okay, thank you.
Thanks, Coach.